Hey guys, it's Scott Payne from PM Master Prep. In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to apply to take your PMP exam. Now, we're here to learn about project management and build our skills, but we also know we have to take the long exam. So this is going to teach you how to apply to get ready to take it. All right, more specifically, I'm going to walk you through the eligibility requirements, how to apply to take the exam, and what to do if you're audited. Now, don't worry, I'm going to give you everything you need to know step by step. So let's get started. Now, before we get started, let's review. Okay, the PMP is administered and owned by the Project Management Institute. And that's why we're here, right? So they're the industry leader. They're the world's leader in project management education. This is the standard by which you're going to stamp yourself and say, hey, I am an expert in project management. So congratulations for being here. Let's get started. Let's get rolling. All right. So if you didn't know it, the certification, the actual PMP certification test, it's a multiple choice exam. So it's not free answer or anything else, A through D 200 times. And in order to sit for it and take it, you can't just show up. You have to apply. And there's some minimum certification requirements to take the exam. It's related to your education, and that's your like high school or college or post-grad education. There's also project management experience. They require a certain amount that we'll walk through. And then project management education. You need 35 hours of project management education to be able to sit for the exam. Now, because you're on this course and you're listening to me, when you complete it, you're going to get your 35 contact hours. So check one in the box. You're a third of the way there. All right. So every application that's submitted in must be confirmed by PMI. They're going to take a look at it. And they're going to say, yep, you meet all three, you can take the exam, and you're going to schedule your time and pay your money. All right. And then after you get your PMP certification, and we're all going to pass here, you have to continue to take continuing education credits. So they call these PDUs. And we'll talk about that later, but we got you covered in that neighborhood as well. So, okay, let's talk about eligibility requirements. So to be eligible to take the PMP exam, you must meet specific education, experience, and training requirements. We talked about that. All right, so in form of education, it starts with, let's think about your basic education. Okay, this is not project management education. This is just your standard college or high school. So that will dictate the level which you need to go into for as far as project management experience and the project management education. So if you have a high school diploma, it says right here, you need 7,500 hours of project management experience and 35 hours of education. Now, if you have a bachelor's degree or greater, all you need is 4,500 project management experience hours, and you still need 35 hours. So as you're sitting out there, just ask yourself, which level are you? And that's how much education you need or how much experience you need. Okay. So how do we document all this? I said there's 3 different levels. How do we put this in the computer? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go to PMI.org and you're going to fill all this information in. But in doing that, it takes a lot of time. And who can remember exactly how many hours you spent on each project in your experience? Because you have to go back and document these things. How many hours I spent doing certain activities and in certain process groups. So in order to prepare for that, let's document it. We want you to document it beforehand. This really, really helps you. It speeds up the process a lot by being prepared. So on our website, pmmasterprep.com, there are tools in the tools and templates section. There's a document that you can use to record all your project experience. And then you put, the projects, the location, the number of hours, and it helps you calculate them all so that when you go to do the application, everything's already filled in. So very, very easy. That's great. All right. So how do we get the education requirements? So you're going to get the 35 hours by taking this class. On the website, you just go into your account after you finish the course, and you'll get the 35 hours. That's what the letter looks like. You can print it out, you can download it, and you can submit it with your application. So the actual application, how does that happen? All right, so you go to PMI.org, and you register in that way, and we have a full video. So some of you have already applied, right? Others of you need to apply. So we have a full video that walks you through step by step actually going to PMI.org. So that'll be the next video you watch. And it goes through the details of filling out the template beforehand, how you fill it out on the website, how you submit it, and how you pay. So very, very easy. Watch that video. Okay, so every application requires a fee. So the fee level depends on where you take the exam, whether online or off, and if you're a PMI member or not. So this is a good time to stop and say, hey, I think you should join PMI. PMI is an awesome organization, the Project Management Institute. You're going to not only get a cheaper price for your exam, but you're going to get involved in the local chapter, and you're going to be able to go to regional and bigger events. And this is where you can really meet a lot of great people to help build your career. So that's like a 2-second promotion for PMI. It is an awesome organization. It's done tons for me in my career, and it'll do that for you. So get involved, join PMI, get a cheaper exam cost, and get rolling. All right, and so when you join PMI, you get a lower fee for the exam, and you have to pay $129 every year, but it pays for itself. I swear it does. Okay, guys? All right, so once your application is submitted, they're going to get you an answer back in 5 days, and then once you're approved, you have to pay, and you have a year to take your exam. We don't want to wait that long, but you have the flexibility, okay? All right, so these are the fees. As you can see, a PMP computer-based for a member is $405. If you take the computer and you're a non-member, $555. So, cheaper price if you join PMI, plus you get all the benefits. So go ahead, join PMI. And then, like I said earlier, all the applications that go in are evaluated. A small number, maybe 10%, get audited. That's not saying anything bad. They're just saying, hey, show us the experience that you had. Prove to us that you've done this. And all you do in that example is you fill out, there's a guided process that you fill through. It just takes a little bit of time. It's not that bad. We also have another video on our site where people that have gone through the audit process can talk you through that. So if you get it audited, don't worry. It's not anything too bad, but you have 90 days to complete your audit. You submit it. They give you an answer in 5 days and you're ready to go. So they're very, very quick about this, but it's just housekeeping for them to make sure you're meeting the standards. So that's why it's important to make sure that your application is, filled out correctly, all the I's and T's, and you're good to go. So don't worry about it. You can do it. All right. So after we pass, which is why we're here, and we're going to make sure that you pass, we give you everything you need, simulator, all this coursework, individual videos, support, everything. It's all here for you. How do you maintain your PMP certification? So you have to get these things called PDUs, professional development units, and they're like these courses here. So you have to get continuing education or go to conferences or speak or do blog posts or anything just to keep contributing to the environment, contributing to the whole project management world. And you need 60 PDUs every 3 years. So after you do this, we can help you out. We can help you take courses that are going to build you up and do that. So you just know that you need to get 60 PDUs after you finish your exam. So as we finish this video, to reiterate, if you haven't applied for your exam, I recommend right now you go to the next video and watch the detailed explanation of how to fill out the template to document your experience, and you go to PMI and you apply for your exam. Now you're going to have a year to sit for it, but it's good for you to get that application in, get approved, so you have that to the side and you can jump into the content and you can get ready to pass. We're here for a reason. We're here to help you pass. You can do this. Let's get started. So go get your application in and move on.